here in just a few moments. First off, I want to introduce to you a longtime broadcaster here, come back into the booth for home games this season, and I have Luke Sager with me today. Luke, how are you doing?
I'm good, and thank you, Chuck, for having me, and looking forward to this year. Like you mentioned, this is a big deal, you know, a lot of changes in the off season. I don't think a lot maybe know about, and we'll kind of talk about those here in the pregame.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's just dive right into it. The biggest change that we had so far is a new coach. We have Mike Rood, the legendary Mike Rood, stepping in. His resume, success that this team has had at every stop that he's done. It's just unprecedented.
Yeah, that could be more than anything that happens here. Mac is all modern, you know, to be honest, and it's crazy. I joked around with him in the offseason, but he really is like the Vince Lombardi of Southern Illinois. And, you know, for him to be able to come back here and have a chance to turn this program around, because like we can get over Texas Tech. I didn't realize when they could get me there and back. The Bearcats in CZRE, they've struggled the last 10 years. So, you know, not having to play on the hands take out. We have not had since 2009, so just let that sink in, folks out there. So tonight there is the possibility of that to be broken.
Absolutely. I know that you tonight.
That was it.
That was the last one.
It has been. Walking in, just man built record. I actually just saw it. I was on TikTok, and believe it or not, it's actually 92. It's a school over in Vermont. I mean, it's not the most you always got to think yes. Couldn't agree more with that. Yeah, no, I couldn't agree with you more. And that's the thing, too. I was messing around with Josh Bay, and I was like, no, that's my heart. See someone teaching that. You know what you're saying? I mean, the career guys can hold it around. But I think it's so hard there. You control it. He started holding it upside down. Like I said, he like switch out. Yeah. they were really impressed with last year. I think that a lot of that just showed so this job, I know that's really a lot of the highlights that we have, and obviously right now we're taking it down to the coin toss, but obviously we don't have that technology. It's just good to be back here. It's Friday night. It's in the office. College football's back tomorrow. I mean, it's been bad, but I mean, football's back tomorrow, so it's close football season. At least it's not 105 degrees outside, so I'm telling you. It is. It's not outside, so good for the boys out there. Yeah, they didn't really think that one through too well when they put up this press box back in the day. So, but yeah, no, and something just historical about Speed Field. It's almost like Lambeau. It's one of the oldest fields here in Southern Illinois that's really been in the same spot. A lot of other fields and schools have changed over the years, but it's one of my favorite fields I've played on. I played on many football fields, but to have regular grass and everything else, it's awesome.
And also the upgrades to football field last year, putting in new sod, in the spring of last year, they put the track. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm a big fan of track. I actually teach in another school district, and I coach in that district. I have the privilege of I meet on this track, and I love being here. I remember doing the same thing when I first started. Coach Hobbs would always have me come over and get to run. When I was in high school, I got to run here on occasion. And I'm a transplant. I'm not a native, but there's a lot of
yeah, I couldn't honestly. I texted a couple of coaches last night. It was hard to sleep because it's one of those things where you just have the high hopes. You got a Hall of Fame coach coming in. Been on the down slope, but every just someone sitting in this press box. We're not asking for playoff time, but we just want to see. Let's get that first game. Let's worry about that. Let's worry about it. Because right now we're just sitting down in the barrel straight. We got, let's see, we got about 13 minutes we kick off this year. We have a pretty strong Eldorado Eagle team that's coming in here last year. Like you told us, 15. You guys do. Taking in 263 rushing yards, I believe. Yes. We allowed. That's going to be kind of one of the keys to the game on my end. We have got to limit, obviously, block a lot. We got to limit his opportunities.
Last year, I didn't see much of it passing, but they really didn't have to unleash that part of the game. So they've been involved in the season. So I have a feeling if we're in the run game, we'll see more passing at it. And just watching him in Pregame, he's got a pretty solid. He's got it good. He's got good motion. He's effortless when he throws. He's never built pretty quickly. So that's what he's going to keep an eye on too. I know coaches have been looking at the film. Trying to meet things for the city. That guarantee is an aspect that they have.
Yeah, no, and that's one thing too, like you're saying, dual action, kind of on both sides. Which side's going to be going first? Which side's going to have to make the adjustments, and hopefully we're the ones that can step up and kind of force them to start throwing the ball a little bit.
Absolutely. Okay, so the CZR band is getting ready to take the field here in just a few moments. We're going to break off here and let them have the airwaves for a little bit and showcase all of their talents and all the hard work that they've put in up to this point. So here they come, our CZR Marching Bearcats.
We also have our flag.
Yes, the flag squad is with them as well. The cheerleaders are taking the field, getting ready, I believe, probably doing royalty here in just a second.
You're say, we'll try to pause as well because we've been having a little bit of technical difficulties, so you might hear some extra background noises as well. We just say that because, you know, first
Usually
game.
it will be Mr. Ross show.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Or Skylar Stevens, one of the two.
I'm working up my voice. I gotta get ready.
But,
Get the oxygen tank up here and up here.
yeah, there you go, right there. Yeah, oxygen tank. Yeah.
What we got?
It's a hot one, but
What do you want to do? I was thinking about doing the game clock.
You're good. I'll take play clock.
All right.
Which one's which?
That's the game clock. Play clock's the other.
This one over here's play. Okay.
All right.
And they got the 40-25.
I read my little sheet a while ago. I don't remember a year ago.
just a little while.
Until you get 5 wins, it doesn't matter what.
Right. It's all on the road.
Playing last year, right? It doesn't matter. If we get 5 wins, it's all right. If we get 5 wins, then we get out here,
Because this right here is the camera I have it. So I can't make it so something is coming here.
Right.
That's why I just don't get it.
That moves you up in the room until you get 5 wins. We gotta get one. We gotta get 2.
Yeah.
that, yeah, that's I can remember you were like that.
She's really small.
Yeah, we got 2 starters. 2 starters? What? So 2 starters on the varsity. We got
Okay, I thought you were
somebody
hurt. Okay.
We got a couple not show up through this.
So how many come out?
We're in the 50s, right?
Yeah. Overall, we were 55 the other day.
Oh, that must be down a long time.
Yeah. We had 14 positions.
Wow, that's pretty good.
We had 7 originally 7 from Eldorado.
I don't like when you're on fire.
They were supposed to be transport, and they didn't transport, so we lost out on that. So, I felt like the one he was last time they played
Yeah, and like it's all down here.
Chester played.
Now, so it's like somehow it's like glitching or something. Yeah, like
I mean, you.
on job, on my halftime. It's been really busy, but
All right, Stanfield, let's welcome your Bear Pack!
looks like they're coming out to a It really is, and I think my mic's messing up for some odd reason, so there we go, that's better, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, would everyone please rise? Gentlemen, please remove your hats and veterans, kindly salute the flag as the Christopher High School Band under the direction of Taylor Kidwell honors America with the playing of our national anthem.
Nope, we got about another, probably 45 minutes, I would say, that's sun. And folks, we'll do our best with this camera. I know both of us probably been up in the game, and it's just us up here, so we'll do our best. And you might hear some extracurricular activities up here as well, because our microphones won't mute 100%, so If you did, we do apologize, but very excited to have you here. And just looking outside, a lot of fans.
Yeah, there's a good crowd here.
Definitely.
The main bleachers are full. The city went up on the north side, and there's about halfway full right now, and there's a ton of people all the way around along the fence there. So, a good crowd.
I'd say roughly about 52,000, 53,000?
Give or
Give or take?
yeah.
Okay, so sellout crowd. I know it took us a couple miles to walk to get up here earlier. But it looks like, we kind of missed on the coin toss, but obviously now seeing this, the Bearcats have deferred to the second half, so they will be kicking off to the Eagles. So with that being said, welcome alongside Jump, by the way.
And here we go. It's a long line drive. Straight to number 17 for the Eagles. That's going to be 6. Good hit. There we go. That's what it started out. Maybe about 5 yards pickup.
Number 17, there is six on the return for the Eagles. Taking the Bearcats on tackle. The Eagles will take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
He wanted. He was like, I'm going to kick it and go get it the ball. Hey, let's take it here. But like I said, game plan here and a lot of goals for the Bearcat defense. Can we stop number 15 and the run? And we'll see. Once again, the Eagles come out more than likely in their I formation as well, or their T-bone. I'm sorry.
They're definitely the facts that they have. They're going to be a run lead team. Sure. Hand off. That's quick flexion. Quick read that. Good way to go.
Right there, this keeps the game. Women team, right there, 1.
Also, one on play, we bring up second down and 11 for the Eagles.
Bring up 1 yard loss on the play, so bring up the second and 11 for the Eagles. Ball sitting at the 39-yard line.
Back in that same formation. Fumble on the play.
Jones, the quarterback, picked it up. Managed to travel for play.
Jordan Jones on the carry.
We did have a helmet come off, and I don't know if the rule still stands. It does. Okay. I figured it did, and it looks like that's 71.
On the 42-yard line. We'll bring up third down and 8 for the Eagles.
Yep, okay. That name sounds familiar from the past, so. As I said, I don't know our Elkville students, so I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, I'm sure I'll call them out. But yeah, big third down here for the Bearcats.
Hey, Luke, Guerrero and Walker.
Got penalty flags on the play. It looks like they got a little anxious on that one, jumped off sides.
And then, you know what it is right there.
And it looks like I got told Walker and
Offside on the Bearcats. That is not yard penalty.
Walker number 9 and Frankie
Third
Gold.
replay. Third down and 3 to go. All 40-yard line.
With that 5-yard penalty, it brings it to a much closer 3rd and 3 for the Eagles. And that's where the defense got to stay disciplined on those hard snap counts.
Number 44 in the backfield, he's Jason Robinson. He's a 200-pound, like you said, a junior.
So taken down by Raymond Butler, I believe, unless number
15, the ball carrier, Sanders Vincent. Yardage is good enough for you first down.
Oh, okay.
5 yards on the carry, first and 10. Bearcats, 47-yard line.
First down, but right now, just limiting that one mistake with that false start penalty, Bearcats would have had possibly a successful figure it out, but defense will stay on the field. Just under 10 minutes to go in the first. I'll try to keep you up to date with the clock since I know we don't have that.
Handoff's going to number 1, quick little back. Number 1.
Number 1, King Harder on the carry. Tackled by number 7, Frankie Guerrero.
They had me do the injection.
number 7, Frankie Guerrero, is doing,
So now
I think,
Ball to the 41-yard line. Begin 6. Going to bring up second down. 4 yards to go for the Eagles.
pick up with 6 yards on the play, second down and 4.
They must have switched numbers. I remember Landon being, I guess, number 7 last year. I could be wrong. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, coaching these kids by heart, you kind of get used to their numbers
The one mess up is to learn them and they change numbers.
every time.
I think I read 3 weeks.
Hand off right up the middle. And no one going there. Maybe a yard or two.
About a 2-yard gain on the play.
Number 15, Caden Hinton on the carry.
Once again, he's going to be their feature back. He's their workhorse. He's the one.
And one play will bring up the Frankie Guerrero play. Ball to the 39-yard line. Going to third down and 2 for the Eagles.
He's a small guy, but he's very quick and very shifty. So they got to get power and kind of a thunder and lightning type.
That's the thing with this offense. You can throw the ball around whichever way you want. There's so many different options with this whistle. 15 up the middle.
Shane the head, those over defensive back.
Caden Hinton on the carry.
3 yards after.
Yards moving in for Eagle first down.
Hits him again. 220. He's hard to bring down.
Follow to the 26-yard line.
See, shut
In the
up.
third down, play first and 10 Eagles.
Bearcats get in there on him.
It's definitely not a solo pack tonight for especially
No, yeah.
our defensive backs.
And this is not an athlete that is unfamiliar with playing either. He has played all 4 years and he knows what he's doing. So first down, new set of chains for the Eagles. Up the middle once again, number 9, I believe it was. I could be wrong. It looks like he got a solid 5 out of it.
Number 9, carry.
See the
Magic Brad.
linebackers come up
Second by Gabe Shorty.
that looks like
Follow to
maybe
21-yard line. Get a 5 on the play. Just bring up second down and 5 for the Eagles.
Like an alarm issue.
probably a nice little sting there. Telling you, these guys running at you, it'll get to you quick.
Well, there's something different about taking a hit in game versus taking a hit in practice.
That is true. That is true.
A little bit more adrenaline involved.
Yeah. So second down, 5, roughly about 5. Not inside the red zone yet. Up is 21. Right up the gut again, 15. We got about 2 or 3, so definitely a good stop there.
Number 15, Caden Hinton on the carry.
Third down.
Brogan Mitchell on the tackle.
If you want Brogan Mitchell on
Gonna bring up third down and 2 yards. Gain about 3 on the previous play.
ball or check it up real quick.
At the 18-yard line.
If you can't tell who Trip Fletcher is, he's got the nice orange Nikes out there. Bright as can be. Here we go, third down and 2, maybe 3 here. It's going to be a handoff middle to 15. He's going to get, there we go, strung it out. And he's going to have just enough to lose down, and they have
Caden Hinton on the carry. Number 7, Frankie Guerrero on the
the
stop.
last one, but
Yeah, there was 3 Bearcats on that tackle. It was Ian Butler, Frankie Guerrero, and then Trip Fletcher was in on that one as well.
On the 14-yard line, gain score on the play.
This is just so
Should be a
strong.
first down Eagles, first year 10.
he does, and like we talked about, it's just going to take, I mean, right now, from last year to this year, already seeing a better flow from the defense on this side, which is great. You know, one thing is, too, of course, limiting the big plays. You don't want to have that happen.
We've got a new defensive lineman this year too, don't we?
We do. 17 with the carry up the middle, and he's going to be dragged down to the 1-yard line.
Number 17, Darren Seats on the carry.
So that'll be in first and goal now at the 1.
Follow to the 1-yard line, gain 13 on the play, and first and goal.
Control the clock for most of this. It's going to be about 6 minutes left in the first. And like we expected, both of these teams are going to come out and run dominant. And who's going to come up with the big play to stop? And it looks like, well, right now, never say never. Could get a fumble here. You never know. We only have one bad snap. So always got to stay positive here for the Bearcats. That's what's got to love my high school football team. You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly, you never know.
15 down the left side. Didn't get there.
8
15, Caden Hinton on the carry.
And just like that, get there.
Guerrero on the tackle.
come in and help you out the rest of the way. Good stop.
Still
Second
getting on the play, going to bring it second and goal from the 1.
I'll tell you what, Bearcats get this done. Be a heck of a stance on defense. Looks like we got a call to the bullpen, maybe.
They're not answering, are they?
Nope. Well, here we go. Just under 5 in the first. Eagles out to 1, second down. Hand off to
Henson once again.
And he's
Touchdown,
gonna
Eagles. Hayes Henson with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Pass line scrimmage, but that's all we need to do.
Yep. And right there, Eagles will go up 6-0, pending possibly PAT or 2-point. Looks like we're going to go 2-point, I think. I don't know. Pretty rare in the Black Diamond to get a extra point kicker.
You're not talking this.
There's not too many of them around.
It's
Some of your
river
stars
Yep.
the kicker. I know we do have one with Eldorado Jackson.
So I'm assuming this year you can maybe pick what side you want.
It appears that you can. That may be a new rule.
I guess so, because I did not know that. Definitely odd formation here. Looks bad snap. Good. Oh, actually goes. Hey, good stop on the field. Like I said, don't get them the big plays, but just a good solid drive by the Eagles.
And that's their style of football.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They count the ball, they count the clock.
And I apologize too, because I just realized the camera was not even set the whole time. So, like I said, I got the used to be able to be up here watching the game at the same time. So, I apologize for that. Obviously, 4:45 runs ago, the first Eagles are tearing the clock right now. But we're going to see a new Bearcat offense on the field here in a second.
I'm excited for this.
I am too.
I want to see all the hard work that people has put in all summer long.
And they really have. This team right here has put in a lot of hard work over the offseason.
I do believe, because I do have the privilege of my son is on the
Yes.
team, and I do hear all of the things that are happening on a daily basis, and just how quickly the kids started to buy in. And that's step one in building a program. You have to have the buy-in.
100%, yeah. And there's nothing better when you got that motivation. And, that's the one thing I tried to tell them last year. If you guys can all get on the same page and be, positive about things, that's huge. Because, you're making memories out there. There we go, good kickoff.
Nice. That's the Lincoln Butler on the return. It's like 15.
He's going to cut it out.
He's got the edge. He's going. He's up the sideline. It looks like he's got a block. He's going. Touchdown.
Same thing, you're marking my words the whole time. I'm thinking, where are those flags at?
That's why I kept steaming them while I was watching them go.
Here we go. Looks like we will try a PAT. I know Logan Jackson was practicing quite a bit in the offseason, even at the end of last year. So we'll see if, honestly, behind the mark return. He caught that at every bit of it.
About 10 to 15. So it was every bit of 85 plus.
So we'll see here if the PAT will make it here from Logan Jackson. Looks like we're going to have maybe a delay of game, I'm assuming, or a timeout. Sure we can do with that, but it is.
Play clock is getting down. So
Kicking,
specials right now are they don't get as much practice time. They don't get as much work in during the preseason and whatnot. So these some of these kids are new musicians. For instance, my son is the holder on this particular unit, and they're just new to it.
High school sports always especially with that. You maybe get an hour with it before the brain starts
There's so field, get lined up.
Yep.
If you don't practice, they don't know.
Yeah.
And it's just, as a coach, you assume you do.
And it happens, it does. But obviously, hey, great start here. Wish we got to see the offense, but obviously we will see them sometime
I
tonight.
will take the results that we have so far.
And that's one thing, too. That's going to put the Eagles offense back on the field, but the extra point is set.
The hold is good, and
That's
a good field.
Yeah, it took 10 seconds. So, right, but hey, regardless, yeah, that's true. I might be out of breath up here, but great job by the Bearcats there. So I apologize if I missed the camera every now and then. I wish we kind of had like a little chat system so I can see people know. We try to be as neutral as possible, but got a little bit of that red blue blood in us. You got a little bit of red in you, so a little bit. Where's the normal? There you go.
give away where I'm from.
There you go. Good, yeah. But, all right, well, yeah. Great. We'll see the offense sometime tonight. It might not be in the first, might be in the second. Who knows? But getting ready to kick this one back off, and we'll see that second try. 15 minutes, hopefully.
You know, to put it on perspective, even though they did march down the field, they had to work for every yard.
They did.
The defense held up. And they did a good job. It's a number one for the Eagles on the return.
Number one, Steve Hartnell on the return for the Eagles.
On the field there. That's
After the 35-yard line.
Unless it's broke, he's not coming out.
That's true.
You coached him, you know, been around him, you know
Oh, yeah.
how he is. He's not coming out unless it's something serious.
It looked like he bumped knees with one of our own players. I think they both kind of came into number one on that. But, anyway, the Eagles will start roughly right where they were at the beginning of this game. So they got, obviously, approximately 65 yards to go. So hopefully this defense can get back at it and get a stop here. So first down for the Eagles.
Handoff goes up the middle to Henson once again. Picks up about 4
That's good to see too.
I was going to say, just look at Noah Wilson was in the middle of that. And then on that, and then Michael flashed in after.
Everyone started to join in and I saw a couple punches at the ball. You really want to see that. So go for that ball.
Stop the runner, secure the tackle, and then go for it.
Yep. And these boys have been trained for that. I'm sure that's probably a normal drill for them, honestly, on the daily. Second down and about 5 for the Eagles. Saw a little bit of a
I did too. Okay. It's going to be the little scat back to them on hardware. I know where to go.
They're going to give him a couple yards, but I know they're giving a spot. There's a little flinch there on the north side of the offensive line.
I think it was the first one to slow him down. He got a hold of him, and then it was all over for him at that point. So good job for Gage.
So we're going to call it
first
third down. More than but you never know.
They're moving the ball on the ground, so they're behind. Guarantee they're going to
Well, let's get them the fourth down here. No,
it's a pass. A little swing pass.
I know where we're going.
He's going to be out of bounds about a yard.
So finally we see the fourth down. And this would be a huge stop for the Bearcats. And, fourth and about, actually it's a solid one.
This is huge for Even if they do it, we have to make them earn every yard they get.
Yes, 100%. I would love to see a stop there. quarterback keeper up the middle. Could have maybe called that, but he can get about 10 yards, about 6
Yeah, I got
yards.
about 6 yards on carry.
Fourth down, Eagles.
That big offensive line just kind of, they just got low and just drove all the way
I
through.
wonder if our defense was kind of
Yard line.
quick and everybody
And
just
so
kind
playing the first and 10 Eagles.
They were definitely a silent corner. All set at the 50-yard line for the first and 10 for the Eagles. About 2:30 left here in the first quarter. Bearcats are up 7-6 over the Eldorado Eagles.
Bobby Blondie and crew are our referees for tonight. I call it the Blondie crew since that's who our head ref is, but lost the ball.
Snap again.
Still getting a couple yards out of it. Spun out of it, but that's interesting because that was the third batch.
Second one, number 8, Hunter Hammond.
They came in the shotgun formation on the 2-point conversion.
Ball up to
Play over. So,
42-yard line. Going to play. We're bringing up second down and 8 for the Eagles.
second down and about 8.
I mean, you know from experience, if you're having difficulties with the snap now, it's something that's going to keep getting
Oh, yeah.
worse as you get tired and make it more and more tired as the game goes on. That's going to be a deciding factor at some point. It's going to something's going to result out of it. That's going to be good for the Bearcats.
Just got to hop on it, too.
Yep.
15 up the left side.
Again,
We got through the first level pretty easy, and like I said, it takes a whole herd of the Bearcats to get down.
15 hits on the carry.
he keeps driving his legs. Even after contact, he's keep
Eagles first down.
driving.
Ball up to the 40 for a 36-yard line and 11 on the play.
Minute 21 left to go in the first quarter here, so we'll probably have about 1 or 2 more plays with the way this is going. And I always forget about the play clock too. I try my best to keep an eye on that. It's hard to commentate when you got 4 different things you're trying to look at.
And you're handling the camera too, so.
Trying, I feel like I'm failing at that. Right up the gut, number 9 is going to be brought down finally after a gain of about 5.
And that's Maddox Rash. Last season, he was
Number 9, Maddox Rash on the carry.
I think he had like 65 yards.
Oh, wow.
Ball up to the 31-yard line and 5. We're bringing second down and 5 for the Eagles.
260.
Exactly. So combined over 300.
Yes.
Second down, they will have to run this play clock down to 20, so we'll have a 23-second differential between game and play clock. Second down and 5, I don't know if I already said that or not, but here we go, Eagles, same formation. Lost the ball again.
Second down and 30 by the quarterback. Several Bearcats in on the tackle.
It seems like he's pulling out a little too early in my opinion, so I don't know if he's just maybe nervous tick, but I mean, this has been a quarterback that's been playing for.
Offensive play, we'll bring up third down and 7 to go.
A swing pass.
Ball to the 33-yard line.
Find the laces.
5 seconds left. They're going to see if they can maybe get one more play off. Good
Trying
job
to
by
toss
the
off is what they're doing. They're not going anywhere.
Yep. And good job by the
At the end of the first quarter, the Eagles 6, your Bearcats 7.
I'll tell you what, after 1, it's a better looking score. The Bearcats are ahead of 6. And, you know, like you said before, they're disciplined and they're not letting the Eagles just, you know, run on top of them. They're counting every bit of it. Let's see if I can kind of zoom in here into the play. But,
Coach Days is down there. He's coaching. He's going hard at it.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to lead right now.
and I got to give it up to Coach Bates too. He is one that has been determined to coach here for a while, and I'm really glad he's on there. And he has a passion for these kids like no other. He's going to be a great young coach that's going to be successful in this program, especially under Mike Root. I mean,
The knowledge he's going to
oh my
gain.
gosh, it's crazy. And I told him, I said, I don't think you understand how well it's one of those things where you want to help out with it, but you want to give half evidence to coach where everybody else out. Very successful. Yeah, really good crowd
stands.
Yeah, there's not a better feeling than hearing the crowd roar when you got, just like Landon Butler on that, 85-yard touchdown. Not a better feel in the world, so. But here we go, second quarter underway. Third down. I just realized it's 3rd and 7 for you guys here, so this is a 3rd and
I
long.
think this may be the furthest distance to go on 3rd down for them in this game so far. So our defense is starting to pick up the pace a little bit.
Watch out for that pass. There's right up the middle.
Got to Henson. He's met by about 4 Bearcats. Quick flag. Another Haynes in there. There was more than that, but that's just the number that they
Yeah. And there we go. This is the 4th down of the day.
Yeah.
So far, it's going to be about 6, I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.5. And they're going to trade out some personnel here, so.
They're on their power. They're going to run. This is some power. Ooh, they
I was going to say, they did split out. Maybe a little bit of a diversion
Maybe
here.
possible.
Play game.
Single back.
Play game.
There we go.
I was going to say, the way of the game. No, actually a timeout.
Eagles caught a break on that one.
Trying to catch them off sides because that 5 would give them very close to the first down, but Bearcats stayed this point.
Got a little motion, kind of a little misdirection, and force them to take time. Isn't a bad play either.
No?
Successful play.
It's just good coaching too by both ends because obviously I probably would have done the same thing. Why not get you a free first down?
Exactly.
At least that's what it's called. Free one, yeah. Another going back to facilities too. We've been to Cobden, he's amazing.
Yes, we were last year.
So beautiful.
And it's
awesome.
For us, they did.
Oh yeah.
And I had a good friend of mine that one time had coached down there. Well known here in town. My brother was very
Oh yeah.
in a gym. He's
Oh yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's incredible. I have to say there's nothing more exciting than winning between the style again. But then again, when you see the new facility, it may not be big and grand like the others, but man, it's perfect for that sport.
It is. Pass on 4th down.
Oh, Fletcher was almost there. Number 12 on the reception. That's Matthew Wilson. It's just wide open in the middle.
Another second and Trip Fletcher. It was not.
It was a float.
I was thinking who would have that.
I did too, but secondary didn't quite react fast enough on it. But you know, they passed 3 times and we got 24 minutes. So that
In the first quarter, Madison 14, Florida 8.
you get into that and they're running, and all of a sudden you pass. So they just got to stay disciplined.
And hopefully here on first down, the Bearcats can get another stop here.
Yeah. Henson on the right side, he breaks a tackle.
Concerned about that just because, you know, on 4th down, you want to give it your all, especially with 5 yards to go, and then kind of give up that, 15-yard pass. Just kind of brings you down a little bit. But, hey, the defense, we haven't seen our offense yet. The defense is probably wore out right now.
Yeah. And until that last play, we were in the lead and still haven't seen our offense.
I know.
So,
yeah, fun fact, when the last time that happened. So it looks like they're going to wind up on the right hash again, which is interesting. So I didn't know you could do that, but apparently this year you can pick left, center, or right. And we'll see if we can get another stop. Last time the ball went way above the quarterback.
they're in that same formation. It was a high snap. It's going to go to number 1, the little step off. Around the right side, he gets into the score. He's shifty.
Oh, yeah.
He made a move there. planted that right foot, drove back to the inside, and there was not a whole lot of it could do on that one.
But after just about 2 minutes here in the second quarter, it is the Eagles up 14-7. We will wait to see the Bearcats get the kickoff. Maybe Landon Butler's got another one in him. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's do it. But I'll tell you what, we'll pause real quick to catch our breath, and we'll be right back.
After one quarter, Edwards County 6, Fairfield nothing.
I was going to say, we'll go over some scores here in a little bit too around halftime. I got the, Rasho might think he has all the apps and technology here, but I got a good one. I got you. Yeah, you gotta keep everybody on their toes around here. But here we go, Eagles will kick this one off.
Got Schlakey and Butler back for the Bearcats. This one's going to be on the ground. We'll have a switch kick. Jackson catches it and falls. Bearcats going to start off at 35. So good play on Jackson.
Nothing wrong at all about that. And number 8 trying to get the sideline all pumped up.
Yep.
That's going to be one of our up-goal players, isn't it? Number 8?
No, that is Hunter Hammonds.
Oh, Hunter Hammonds, okay.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, we see the offense come out with Landon Savita and company. We're going to see a new formation. Like I said, I thought he was betting on some wing T.
Yeah.
A little bit of shifty moves here.
Like the wing and Fletcher. Savita and that caller on the edge again. He's finding ways to
Landon Butler, and was very nervous there for a second.
He was it looked like that play was going to be a fast play, and then he got the edge.
Jordan giving up for CZRE first down.
For sure.
Either the chains were wrong or the spot was wrong.
That's true too.
We're just going off what we see from on the other side of the chains.
First and 10, new set, right up the gut.
That's Fletcher. He's found. Oh, he's might broke a tackle. He's broke 2 tackles. He's still going. He's going out. Oh, yeah. It's another move inside. He's going to be gone.
I didn't see anything. Oh, it is going to go against number 2. Is that Shalaki? It's going to be a block in the back, maybe?
Hopefully it's after the score.
Or an unsportsmanlike conduct. I can't tell by the... But the flag did come after the score.
Much after the score, yes. So hopefully the score will stand.
We'll see here. But what a run by Fletcher. My goodness.
He was not going to be stopped.
I think half the team touched him.
He broke at least 5 different passes.
So we're going to wait.
Well, they're coming back with this one. I think this one's going to come back, take those points off the board.
And that's one thing we were concerned about. You know, it's the little things that matter.
That are away from the play.
That didn't have to happen at all. There's a very late flag, and they're still talking about it. They really have not given us a call yet.
That's a spot of the foul penalty.
And
I'm not quite sure.
I mean, we still haven't gotten.
We've never been a signal.
Yeah, we still haven't had a signal as to what the penalty or what was happening.
Wait, did we mark it?
They,
I have not seen anything.
Fletcher never went down.
No.
He wasn't stopped. I'm not quite sure exactly what happened. They didn't signal they didn't signal one penalty draw. They didn't make any distance call. They just stopped the ball there at the 26-yard line. It just stopped.
Spot foul.
But I never seen the ball hang on.
That's why I know, that's why I'm confused. I'm really surprised that Coach Root is not giving him a for right now. I mean, I can understand he's frustrated with whoever. I believe it was on number 2, which is Shaliki, if I'm not mistaken. But we still haven't got the right call. So okay, that's what I was going to call it. So, and that's going to go against Shaliki. Because I did notice that the ref was talking to him after it and saw his reaction. So I don't know if it was just a.
That takes the score off the board. It takes off an excellent run by Fletcher. But we still move the ball downfield a considerable amount. Take the positive from Fletcher.
But one of those things we've got to improve
Has
on.
to clean up.
Yep.
This is Fletcher again. Dragged him. He broke 3
Henderson there making a run for his money, but how many players can take him down?
and he's good. 225.
Yeah.
And he's carried it. So.
And Fletcher's going to get a break here off the field. I'm sure that was a very hard first run. He just got the ball again, and he's probably just kind of a little bit fatigued because he's playing both ways too. I mean,
we talked earlier in the pregame about a lot of changes. What we don't really is look at changes of offense. Kids are playing in different positions for the first time. You got Butler, you got Shaliki that were top 20 receivers last season. And now this year you have out of the backfield, and obviously Butler he's picked up on it. I mean, he's this has been a good role for him so far. You complement him and Fletcher together. I mean, you have the backfield. Some of the other guys that we had in Schlake's going to be running out of the backfield from time to time. He's kind of doing that lean back press position a lot. So,
oh yeah.
Right now I'm seeing some very gritty runners, even though we don't have the size.
So a timeout here by the Bearcats, and I do apologize. I just realized that the camera wasn't returned during the whole time. So I'm sure I got a couple of people cussing at me right now, but like I said, it's a little difficult if you're doing it, trying to watch all everything. But left to go until halftime.
First quarter, Waterloo 7, Waterloo 14.
So Warren and Center are tied.
Take back the touchdown. So I'm not sure what happened.
Benton, this is a big score here. Benton over Kansas. Wow. Really, I thought Harold was going to come out a little bit better. They have, sadly.
I know maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I mean, they were making a state run.
Yep.
And they just kind of fell on some hard times. And the program's not where it was a few years back.
Marion Carterville, 7-7
First quarter, Centralia 21, Salem nothing.
Hamilton County 2, Red Hill 7. So obviously an interesting score there. And we'll check back in right at about halftime to see if we got any updates or anything. A little bit of a timing loss there, but Landon Savita
Forced out left. He's going to tuck it and go. He's got some room. He's going to get in. And another penalty.
There's a flag on the play.
No, so hopeful after that first run back when I seen stuff on the field, and now here we go with back-to-back, blocking the back, and
Blocking the back of the Bearcats.
that's going to push us back to 15 there, so that's going to be third and roughly about 12-ish.
Because it's a spot of a foul again, so
we'll see. I can't. It's just very frustrating, and we see it just on all ends here. And
Well, you know what all that is. This will be addressed at halftime.
yes, like to be a fly on the wall, to be honest with you.
I don't know if I would or not, to be honest with you. You might take it, you feel guilty yourself. You know, we're up here.
I hear it up here, honestly. So it's going to be third, and actually it's going to be the third one. Okay.
Because of where the foul was.
Right, it was at the spot.
So it's just a way to score, but it's still a manageable game.
They never reset it for me.
8:13 left to go. Clock continues to run.
Watch the play.
That one just has no one blocked on that.
Yeah, we go back to the backboard.
It just seems like we're trying to play off with our motions too. I think that's something we just need to work on. But now we got a fourth down. Obviously, it's 4 down territory. We'll see Trip Fletcher come back in here.
Yeah, we got bringing in some receivers. We got Leo Tucker in. He's coming in for Hammonds. We got Fletcher in. You also got John Gaddis. Played a lot of receiver last year at the JV level. So we're gonna test out Savita here and John.
Take it real quick.
Yeah. Roll out. He caught Slanky. Slanky's still on his feet. He's at the 10-yard line. Let's tackle, make his way up.
I was hoping there'd be someone doing the camera for us tonight, but obviously that's not going to happen.
In the budget this year.
I guess not. Budget cuts have been rough. But hey, what a great pass and connection from Savita to Shalaki, and we are now.
The Eagles had to know it was coming.
Oh yeah,
They knew
100%.
it was.
It's now first down, 6 to go, first and goal. We'll see if we get Trip Fletcher.
It's going to be Fletcher.
They were ready.
Backfield.
Fletcher on carry, second number 12.
On the play.
Matthew Grisham.
Yeah, just not for sure what's going on with the front line right now. I mean, I know the Eagles definitely have some bigger guys on the front line here.
Second goal from the 8-yard line.
6:25 left to go. Bearcats trying to tie this one up.
In the second quarter, 4-14, CZRE 6.
As I say, Edwards County just took the lead over the Fairfield Mules, 12 to 6, which is very surprising.
Yeah, that's a very surprising. Speed on the snap. It's Fletcher on the left side of the snap. He breaks another tackle, and he is in!
Just like that, the Bearcats are moving and able to score. 5:58 left to go until halftime, and we will see if we can find
The
this
first quarter, Detroit 21, now Cardinals nothing.
That shows a little character because you have 2 called back and you still score.
Yep.
After that, to our advantage.
We're going to take a conversation I heard from Dad. Right, Dad shows the character right there. We had some men in mistakes, but they continue to play, they continue to grind. They overcame some mistakes. That is growing right there. It looks like Safety on the running back.
He got it in. He got it in. Just like that, Coach Reed doesn't want to die. He wants to go for the win. 15 to 14. Bearcats on top of the board. 5:58 left to go. Come back out. Hey, we didn't stop them. That's a great job on offense. I couldn't even put it better. This team is showing a whole different 180 from what it was last year.
That's correct.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he did.
In the second quarter, Edwards County 12, Fairfield 6.
That's what we'd like to see. coming up and learning. So
We're turning that page.
Yes.
We're getting these guys into this culture. These seniors are going to lead the way for us.
new coaches.
Those sophomores, those juniors, they're going to
Nice hit. Wow.
He put on hit on number 22, the third man.
From Elkville,
And Walker on the tackle.
What they did.
Wow, my goodness. There was, and I think the Eldorado player actually got pretty excited because there was a pretty big hole, but they collapsed it very quickly.
He closed it, and man, he put it in. Yes. Welcome to football.
No kidding, heck we go. But yeah, let's hopefully get a defensive stop here. I know they're probably, we got 5 minutes left till halftime, but give it all you got right now, boys. They've got 70 yards. What am I at here? 65. Okay. They're going to go split out again. I wonder if they're going to motion that guy.
It's out to he's got the edge, he's on the corner, driven out of the
Cardinals on the carry for the Eagles.
that's
Knocked out of
Landon
bounds by number 6, Landon
Butler.
Butler.
About 15 on the play.
Yardage is good enough for an Eagle first down.
Still 50-yard line.
But definitely watching
In first and 10
ends
from
as well.
47-yard line. Gain of 13 on the
Could have
play.
maybe called a holding penalty there, but I think they're letting it play a little bit. Obviously, our penalties will definitely can't get away from those. Like I said, those of you at home, I apologize. Hopefully, our voices are all better than the camera. Yes. Eagles right up the middle, 15, I believe. Rip it.
Yeah. He picked up a couple.
15 yards to the
Moving backwards. We're going to give him
51 on the tackle of run initial.
progress. Pick up the
Ball up to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, give them 2 on that.
Gain
And
4
honestly,
points on the second down.
I'm happy to give them 1 or 2 each time. That's going to get a stop going for the Bearcats. So, they have had a couple successes in the air. But I honestly would want to see them force more of the air than I would on the ground, just because I know our cornerbacks are working very hard in the offseason and definitely can feel a turnover or 2 with an interception. Second down and about 7. Handoff up the middle.
Slake's when catching about the 10-yard line. That was a huge pickup there.
15 Hickman on the carry.
I was really hoping Dave would
Slakey on the tackle.
there and try to strip the ball, but at least he caught it to him because that's the same touchdown for the Bearcats.
Offense spotting.
Left to go. Eagles are now in the red zone.
33 on the play. Second goal from 7.
Substitutions coming in for the Bearcats. And play clock goes down to 24.
Number 78 stepped into the player on the line.
Good to see him back.
Yeah.
I know he missed last year, but it's good to see him back in action. And play clock kind of running down a little bit here on the Eagles. They're
Going to clock as much as they can. They're going to want to put a score up and then try to limit us the amount of time that we have to get the lead back on this one.
fumble the ball. Nice.
There we go. There we go. Right up the middle. Number 1. Huge play on his part.
That's not
Parker Hoy on the tackle.
Dave Schlake, 6 points for the Eagles.
You've definitely seen that sprinter speed come out in him.
I don't think I've ever ran that fast in my life.
Second quarter, Cesar's a leader of 4, tied at 14.
Okay.
Cesar's tied it up right here.
So once again, second down and a little bit longer now. Or second goal
They
from
clocked
10.
down to 1. They got it off.
Fumble
There's another
again.
fumble. Brinson gets the handoff. And he's just dead in the back.
Wow, big stop by the Bearcats, bringing it third down and 12.
They were right in the middle of that.
Third and goal from about the 11.
I know the coach on the Eagles side probably a little frustrated with the snaps at this point. And I can say I've been
Now running the water, we tied at 14 in the
a
first
little bit
quarter.
wetter outside, I should say. If it was a wet game, those are always the worst. The shotgun formation now interesting here.
Empty backfield.
Lost the ball.
Another one. We got
Shalaky.
Yeah, 70
CZRE and Chris Muncie get on the stop.
Kane Stevens.
Hey, all right.
No, wait a minute. That wasn't. What did you say? Yes, it was.
Yes,
It was
it
Kane
was.
Stevens on the tackle. Way to go, Kane.
Timeout called by Bearcat Smart Collier with 2:29 left to go. A big fourth down. And this defense looking to make a major stop here. And maybe do a 2-minute drill in this halftime.
Yeah, I was 71 on my mistake. I looked at it. Kane was 17. Number 71 was Chris O'Markey. Okay. Yeah, that's my mistake.
He did look like
Yeah, he got similar build.
Literally.
Yeah. With his motions and the way he carried himself. That's a huge throw. That's huge. The Eagles are having difficulty with that snap.
that's the third one in a row now.
And I'm not necessarily willing to put the blame fully on the center on this because there's been a lot of mishandles from the quarterback.
Second quarter, Louisville 15, led by 0.
It's causing him to rush to take his eyes
I think so,
off,
too.
focus on the ball, and he's trying to get that ball out of his hands quickly. So credit to the
Breeze underneath 6, 20 to nothing.
Yeah, no, this is huge. Like I said, this is obviously, I think the biggest play of the game thus far right now coming up.
and what last year.
Well, obviously, you're probably going to have to go to the air on this one. And I would almost line up in that same shotgun formation. Obviously, you have one bad snap, but you're going to have to go back on this one. I mean, fourth and long, about.
Everybody's got to stay disciplined on this.
Yes.
They earned a shot.
I would just look for maybe a straight handoff, too.
On the handoff.
It's a reverse.
Pass. It's a reverse pass.
Wide open. Touchdown.
Yeah, can't make a better out.
Touchdown pass, number 10.
Well,
Not expecting that.
They did the Philly special on us, but with a different, not the quarterback, but it did work. That was a heck of a play call.
Great play calling on their part. I would definitely give credit. I don't know if you noticed, it was a left-handed pass.
It was.
And rolling.
It's just another 22.
It was a perfect,
They set that one up perfectly.
But hey, credit to the Bearcat defense there. They got a huge,
In the second quarter,
the force of the
4
4-12. That's hard to do.
CZRE 14.
Obviously, they just had some extra plays there in their arsenal and got it done. So we'll see here. Obviously, I think they're going to go for 2. They're lining up in the middle this time, which is interesting because the right side hasn't been working for
It
them.
didn't work for them the last 2, did it?
Do you have monies?
So we'll see if they can get the 2-point conversions.
Hargroves, he's going to break it outside. It's a full race. That's going to be a horsepower.
And I couldn't tell from mine. It looked like did he grab the bag? Maybe it looked awkward.
I don't know. Hargroves spun around there pretty hard.
It did look like an awkward.
Yeah. I mean, yes, he could have gotten the top of the shoulder pad. He could have got the jersey, but the way it looks, they're calling he got underneath the back of the shoulder pads there.
And that's one thing that's always frustrating too. Just the way sometimes they come down. It can look like that, but you can easily, have a legal tackle.
And that was one ball, so that's going to give them half the distance versus the 2. And it gives them a second opportunity if it's 2-point conversion.
But yeah, if you can limit this would be really big for the Bearcats, making it a 5-point ball game instead of 7.
We've shown that we can score.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We're limiting the damage on defense as much as we can. It's going to be big, handsome.
Surprised too, that first play call, they went outside. That just doesn't seem like they've been doing right on that. But with that, it'll be a 7-point ball game. Eagles on top at 17-22. We've had the ball 2 minutes away. 24 seconds until halftime here on Spain Field. So we're going to see the offense come out one more time and might have to get that 2-minute drill out.
The way we've been running offense, that's about, we should have enough time to score.
Oh yeah, no, definitely enough time. And
the ball today. There's only 2 of them.
and that's the thing that's, you look back at those, obviously it's a pass now, we've got to move forward. We've got to keep the clock on the field, though. We've got to get that, we've got to keep the yellow in the hands of the officials and play smart out there.
In the second quarter, Fairfield number 10, 9-12.
And after that,
actually look now, Fletcher's actually in here in the
Yeah,
third.
he's in that up position.
Kicking off number 14, Zachary Summers.
Leo Tucker and you got Johnny Gaddis as the other two up guys. So we got speed all in the uphill to receive this.
Yep. Oh, just
Fall on it, fall on it, fall on it. Oh boy.
Yeah, see, and that was kind of one of the things I was a little bit concerned with Hands team.
Yep.
I say that only because we have been
Murray, cover, number 4,
come
Johnny
down to the
Gaddis.
state to end this ball game. And who's it going to be? So that is something I'm sure Mike Lee is like, what the heck just happened? But hey, we got the
Number one
ball.
job, secure the ball. Secure the ball. Then if you, most coaches, and you're in a situation, they're going to tell you, you're not a deep guy, you get down. If it's in a position, you get the ball, secure it, and you get down there.
And the Eagles, they might have Criscoed that ball up a little bit. It didn't look like it, but
We'll go with that.
we'll go with that. I'll say that. But Lance Savita and company will take over here at their own 30-yard line. And they got 70 yards to drive with 2 minutes to go. And so we were out.
Oh, he's got an opening.
No! Will Round was there. Very dangerous if caught, though. Number 12 for the Eagles were coming around.
Frankie Guerrero was the intended receiver for the Bearcats. Yeah, that was a dangerous pass there.
Yeah, luckily number 12 was able to notice that was going to be
I
overturned.
think
So
Frankie might have twisted something on the way down. He had to go up to try to get that.
Yeah.
He's limping pretty good, so I'd say it's either rolled an ankle or tweaked a knee a little bit there.
and one thing here too, you don't want to give too much clock back to the Eagles, so we'll maybe see a run here. We'll go back to pass. Savita is going to
Tuck it and go, tuck it and go.
Good.
There we go. He's got a big play, big pickup. Driven out of
There's a flag on the play.
Really late and way over.
Where he was even near.
Yeah, where?
There was not a Bearcat.
Oh, okay, he's waving it
Okay.
off. I was going to
There was
say,
not a Bearcat within 20 yards of where that flag came down at.
I was really confused.
Hey, so guess what? We had about a, looks like a 30-yard gain.
Yeah.
Looks like around the 30-yard gain for Savita.
Yeah, and
His arm creates problems because he is a dual threat.
Yes.
He can run the ball, and he's got good speed, he's got good vision. And his arm, like we said, is in the broadcast, is one of the best throwers in Southern Illinois.
yeah, I mean, he broke the score record last year for just a
First
like you said, it's a dual threat. So 2 or 3 left to go. And right now, Eagles are now showing a blitz. They weren't rushing earlier, but now they are. And he's got a man open. It's
wide open. It's like his fingertips almost caught a second time.
Oh my gosh, I was worried there. I thought it was intercepted. I thought it was caught and a flag for holding against the holding. So even if it was a big play, it was not going to stand, and we will go back to our 50-yard line and we will try and read this. Or actually, will we go? They're going to push them back here, a little bit of debate. We're going to have to stay in the air, though. Wouldn't mind a quarterback, not draw, but like a little maybe wildcat formation or something.
Just the drop back. If you had a little bit of a handoff.
That's what I was kind of going with, yeah.
If you had something like that, just to keep them on the play. We still got a minute 55 plus 2 timeouts, so we got time. We don't have to force it right now.
Just run.
You got it. Go. Get out of bounds. Yep, good job. About 12 on the play.
Yeah, so it gets us back to second and reasonable now, obviously. That's something that gets us right now. Honestly, I would be surprised to see the Eagles start kind of pressuring more on the blitz, just because they were doing a fairly good job at getting to Savita earlier. So I'm surprised they're giving them this much of a cushion.
Didn't notice how many of them got back.
Right now, they're dropping back in with everybody.
Yeah,
I mean, literally no one's rushing in, and you can see they're showing.
You got a 3-man line and you got one line up line.
You got 4 coming,
Yeah.
and everybody else is back dropped.
No, up bands.
We got it. That was a late hit, too. On the flag. What a catch. Should have been a late hit out of bounds, but my goodness, what a catch.
Nice job by Leo Tucker. He pulled that sideline, hit it down.
Hey, what a
Great play by Leo.
that thing got both feet down on that. But here we go, 1:41 left. Plenty of time here for the Bearcats. Starting their inch their way to the red zone.
It's important he's not out of bounds, stop that.
Yeah.
That's just as important with time. Yeah, this should be a last name.
Okay. I thought on the board it showed they had no more, so. Well, with that, the Eagles will take a timeout to try and draw up something for this dangerous offense that the Bearcats are showing. 1:41 left to go until halftime. We'll kind of update with some stuff as Rasho takes it down. He'll grab himself
The spacious press box here. He's just kind of roaming around.
multi-million-dollar press box.
Yes, exactly.
Air conditioning.
He just passed me with a little air conditioning.
Yeah, there you go. No other reason to do that.
Beautiful Sunday boy Friday nights. Yes, 5 degrees on the dot, clear skies. We haven't had rain since 2015 here, so if you know anyone that's got some rain, send it our way because we're in desperate need of it. That's the other thing too I didn't think about. I'm tackling on this field, they feel like a pillow. It's probably like
Some sprinklers on.
oh, that's good. Okay.
For sure. So,
Bearcats volleyball team getting their first win of the season last night, all 3 levels. We get in Thompsonville. Congratulations, Lady Bearcats.
Yeah. Really victory. But here we go. 1st and 10. Landon Savita back to pass.
oh, we didn't.
Nice little screen. He's got plenty of blockers.
Oh my goodness. Just ride it.
He's got it. As soon as I saw the whole team in front of him, I just knew that was going to be a TD.
That was something.
And that's a whole new Fletcher too, because last year when we ran that screen, I was told him wait for the blockers. He would not let it develop. That time he let it develop. He followed his blockers. No, it's maturity, telling it. Yep.
And but he's starting to see things better.
EMT is out. expecting. But that's fine. They're executing well. The screen was a great play call there. And hopefully we don't, minute 29, let's just hold them here. Let's hold them here.
We just kind of got heavy in the first part of the first quarter. Then into the second quarter, we became a little bit more pass.
Almost got
Kickoff recovered by number 10.
I was going to go out of bounds.
We had
He was ready. First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
but as I was saying, I think we established a run early, and that's going to open up the pass. Now that we are establishing the pass, that's going to go back. We're going to get that openings on the run game again. So that balance the fact where we can move the ball in either element, I think that's going to really be a good thing for us this year. We were struggling initially last year.
We were.
It wasn't by choice. We just had a hard time establishing the run last year.
We did, because we were young. You know, like I said, it's a maturity thing. Right up the middle, number 9, I believe, is got it.
Number 9, Matt Cash on the carry.
Get about 2 on it.
Yeah, I would say so. Clock continues to run. No timeouts for the Eagles, 1 for the Bearcats. I wouldn't expect them to take a timeout unless there's a loss on this up.
Yes.
I tried to get into the mindset of Coach Rude, but I'm not a Hall of Fame coach. I'm 29 years old, and I have little to no experience, unlike him. So I try my best. But it looks like back in the same thing. We don't want to get bit off the pass here either.
By the end, it kind of broke up.
Nice, right up the middle. Stop. 44 seconds left, and I think you just want to let this one right out at halftime, and they will play. So
Carry second by number 71, Chris Monty.
Probably going to just let this ride and
Follow to the 32-yard line. Getting pretty good on third down and 5 for the Eagles.
2 points on the board. Would you have thought this at any point?
no, I'm really happy with how this team's came out so far, and this is. I mean, I definitely anticipated both of them fighting for time of possession and stuff, but
Halftime score 28. Cincinnati Walton 14.
It's completely night and day. This is going to have a big difference between what we saw this time.
Throwing a Hail Mary here. It's going to be knocked down by 6.
Pass is incomplete.
There's a lot of confusion on that.
There was.
Some movement that shouldn't have been moving in.
And when your halftime score, the Eagles 22, your Bearcats 22.
You can hear the crowd as they were happy with this one. Hey, we still got 24 minutes left of football, folks.
So look at that score, 23-72, tied at half.
So tell you what, we'll take a break, catch our breath. We'll come back with some halftime scores, and don't go anywhere. This is a game probably don't want to miss out on. So
I'm looking forward to the second half to see how we come out on the adjustments that we're going to make. I think our kids are into this game right now.
Oh yeah.
I think mentally.
So we've had
they're
2
starting to
possessions
get
on
into
that,
this.
right?
I would say the momentum shift is definitely on our end right now.
That last series was a huge stop for them.
Oh yeah. Oh, and we're coming out with the ball. So there you go. So hey, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back momentarily. Alrighty, welcome back everybody. We are just getting ready to, Bearcats are out here stretching, and I know it's probably hard to hear us. We've been trying to figure this thing out, but I don't know if I'm going to figure it out or not, so we're just going to wait till next week. Obviously, my good technology partner, Josh Bay, is out there coaching. I don't think he'd like a phone call from me.
Probably not at this moment.
He's too dialed in, and I don't want to mess him up.
I know Skyler and I had to rely on him a few times last year. 4 games during the game, so hopefully we don't need him. We let him do his job down there.
Yeah, I'll just turn our stuff up a little bit so maybe that'll help. I think it has to do with our camera plugged in up here and it's catching all the cheerleaders and everybody else. I'm sure my broadcast here will get like a C- or something, but
Only go up.
that's true. But hey, the big news right now, Bearcats tied up. We'll get the ball to start the second half. And I didn't tally up any stats because really we don't have time to take it. But I would say Harris has thrown for, I'd say roughly about 100 yards, a little bit more. Obviously, Tripp Fletcher rushing a heck of a time. I would say well, we had that really big run, but he got called back a little bit, so I don't know how that's kind of written.
Right. I would say he's approaching 75 to 100.
Halftime score, 2028, Cardinals 7.
All-purpose yards.
Halftime score, Sparta 20, Madison 14.
That huge kickoff.
Once again, halftime score is right now in Providence, Florida 30, Cecil 14. Fairfield 20, Edwards County 19. Johnson City 38, Carmine nothing, and Red Hill 15, Hamilton County 8.
30 yards.
Yeah, and that was a big one too, because I think that was a 3rd and long to pick up, or at least to get close. So some halftime scores around the area. Obviously here 22 all. Johnson City on top big over Carmine White County, 38-0, big score there. Murfreesboro 6, Carbondale 7. Flora on top over Cecil Belier at halftime, 30-14. Another big score, Benton Rangers all 42-0 over Heron. DuQuoin got a big halftime score, 28-7 over Mount Carmel. That's a good score for the Indians there. Another big score, Harrisburg over Emmett Jonesboro, 28-0. Oh yes, the Fairfield. Yep, Fairfield and Edwards County. Fairfield kind of came back 20-19 at half. Edwards County was yes, and kind of one of the bigger games of the week. Marion at Carterville, 14. Marion, Carterville 13 at half. So close games to start off our Friday nights here in Southern Illinois, and I think that's really the big ones from around our area. Peavyville up 15-0.
Congratulations, USC golf team, lots of success. Alan Snell was another winner today, and
County, Chester 42. So yeah, that's kind of the update for now. We'll keep an eye on those scores as we get closer to the end of regulation here, but we are set and ready for the second half. 24 more minutes, and really it's like just putting the first clock on the board. 0-0, everybody. I pushed my chair back here, but thank goodness the sun is down. It was about 1,000, maybe about 2,000 degrees up here. But I think that's about how many people are out here too. A lot more people out here.
Yeah, initially you said about 56,000. I think that's close.
Yeah, I think we had a few, I'd say 56.5 now. A few other stranglers coming in, and big tailgate, a lot of smoke coming in from the north side. So
The shuttle bus just got here bringing.
oh, and the shuttle bus, I just got word the shuttle bus.
Yes. Load them up.
So we'll have to check out Google Maps. Everybody leaving. We're gonna have to have state police out here guiding us. So, but yeah, we're gonna get ready here. Second half, Eagles are gonna kick this one. Kind of had a hectic last game by the Eagles, so hopefully we can recover this one safely and securely.
It's gonna be another split kick.
Get on that. That's fine. Okay,
I'll take that.
Oh man. Those are ones that player go about 15 yards the other way.
That was a line drive right at the receiver lineman for the Bearcats. It literally hit him right in the legs. He had the presence to stop him.
Another great player that has been growing and maturing for the Bearcats. Great young kid. And I'm glad to see him get that recovery there. So, well, instead of about 70 yards, we're going to go about 52 here. So, hopefully the Bearcats and company here can have a good offensive series and put points on the board.
And inside the play, he's up the middle, got a seam.
Yeah, actually really close to 20.
34-yard line. Yards in there for a Bearcat first down.
Always forget about that
15 yards on the carry.
But yeah, once again, broke through the first layer, and really, that's something, you know, I think the Eagles are worried about the pass.
Yeah. Well, we put that in their minds. Chris Fletcher again had to change direction.
Yeah.
Kind of mad at
Good punch on the carry.
Fletch on that one.
And I think that was one where they were questioning what exactly are the Bearcats going to put in. And we'll see here on second down and a little bit long what the Bearcats want to do. Obviously, I'd love to establish the run a little bit, and knowing that that screen option is there for us, that's going to be a big play coming down in the second half sometime.
That's landed Butler.
Who came down? Yeah, definitely came down kind of awkward there, but yeah.
All up to the 33-yard line. 8-3 on the play. We'll bring up third down.
Third down and roughly 9.5, we'll call it. I'm trying to get. Leo Tucker came off the field there. I don't know who subs in with him.
Looks like Frankie Guerrero came in his place.
Yep. I keep an eye on Frankie there, and that's exactly what they're going to do across the middle.
That's what it's around the backfield. He's fighting for the rejection.
For the first down, it's going to be fourth and about 1. Obviously, 4 down territory here for the Bearcats.
I think we're within range.
Looks like it's
7 on the play. We're bringing up 4th and 2 for the Bearcats.
Yeah, go back a little bit. That's all right. It's hard to work sometimes. But here we go. Big fourth down for the Bearcats. Just under 10 minutes to play in the third. Trip Fletcher in the backfield. Easy.
He's got a quick seat.
Got it! What a great run. Oh, yeah.
And you just keep throwing at your camp. One point is better than no points on that.
What a great run,
Man,
by
that was
Fletch.
great.
And I knew, you know, he's going to have a target on his back after this game. And I knew that going into this. He's been a well-defined player, and he's going to continue that this year. My goodness.
How about the shoulder thing? Mine opened up. I think you could have ran through
Oh
that
my
one.
gosh, I could have walked on this. Oh, PAT.
Well, I think I might have jinxed us.
Well, that's okay.
9:37 left in the third quarter. The Bearcats 28, the Eagles 22.
28. I was trying to look it down there, but 9:37 left to go. Bearcats on top 28-22. And like very impressive drive, and I'd like to see all the field. But yeah, sucks that PAT doesn't quite get there. I wasn't really paying attention too much, but obviously probably maybe a bad hold. I don't know. For sure. About took out the
Spectators.
yeah, I was going to say I was going extra there, but yeah. Cheerleaders getting their exercise in today.
I saw that.
This number of people still in the stands, the excitement that has been, that you can hear them up here, even with my headphones on. It's still cheering on the boys. The cheerleaders are doing a fantastic job of leading that. When was the last time that we really felt that?
I would say really around, if not, you know, post-COVID, you know, that year. It's great to see right now, and hopefully it continues. And like I said, I just love feeling this energy, and especially Friday Night Lights here in Christopher.
He
Slinky on tackle.
Mike Huey was in on that as well, and did have the Bearcat down. He's back up, so we're good.
It was just maybe, that was number 8. That's one of our,
Hunter Hammonds.
oh, Hunter Hammonds, okay. Keep getting, I know we said,
Ball up to the 35-yard line. Give 13 on the return. Maybe first and 10 for the Eagles.
yeah, that's why, 7 and 8, so 8, 9, they're all getting in my head here. But yeah, Hunter Hammonds up, he's back in on defense. 9:31 left to go. Eagles looking to
Need to stop
score here. Bearcats. Handoff right, 15.
Oh, Wilson is in on there.
15, Hanson on penalty.
Johnson involved in the tackle as well.
Ball to the 40.
Brian Hughes, snaps now. Linebacker. Got a lot of potential. He's got good size. He's got great speed. Real good kid. It's good to see him getting some playing time out there right now. Although I don't know what is going on if we have somebody that is in that position that may be hurt or something.
Yeah, like you said, this is a young team, so a lot of learning.
Matty's for the Eagles. He kind of has his blockers up for about a 5-yard gain.
Very close
Very
to
close to the first
Number 9, Max Rash on the carry. In the forward play, in the third down and one.
Give them the first down, but that's
David Thomas Shevitz in on the tackle.
really close. Looks like the game is just on the other side of the line. Ball's on the opposites. And got a ball's length to get it.
literally, yeah. I mean, it's always hard being up in the box, being able to tell the difference, but for sure. But like you said, this is a young team, really, like 7 to maybe a little bit more seniors, but I mean, they've got to get some experience out here too. Yeah. Middle, right side.
First down, we'll pick up about 7.
Did I see a flag? I think I do. There is a flag. I do want to say it's.
Yardage is good enough for an Eagle first down. Oh, he's spotted in the Bearcat on the 48-yard line.
Yeah, they got face mask on.
I was really hoping it would hold, but obviously, and tack on another 15 yards here.
What happened?
Only 5 left in
I didn't even see the flag.
Coming in the Bearcats, the ball's even coming out the 44-yard line.
face mask, but they're almost
I don't know, if something changed, I thought it was always 15.
inside him on long, so he's got a hole up the middle. He's going to get about 15 on the run.
And he just started to march on the Bearcats. And starting to see kind of both sides show a little bit of signs of fatigue. And like I mentioned before, we were talking about really the first one to give a turnover might be a major deal. So if the Bearcat defense can somehow find a way, especially with these snaps, obviously he's improved with the snap count, but we get a turnover here.
Yeah, I think you're right, because neither defense has actually had a stop. We've not forced their downs. There's not been a
Nice job! Hopefully this will be a hold.
First flag of the game on them.
We're going to wait for the call. This was a tough handle. I'm just kidding. But great defense by Shalaki, able to get there. And that's one thing I've noticed too with this quarterback. He's liking to lob it, but lets it float a little bit, and that could impact him later on in this game.
Yeah, someone that like his speed that he has, that little floater.
Then your penalty ball be called as a 40.
Later on.
First down, be first and 20 to go.
That ball was pretty high, he had to go up and get it. That wouldn't have been where his place that. I think he had a shot.
Yeah.
I know he was there.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm sure so. Long now, first and 20 now for the Eagles, and a good chance for the Bearcats to make a stop. Right up the middle. I think he was carrying his own guy too. 75 was able to hang on tight. And, I think if you put him in, he can still probably squat us. Second down and 10. If the Bearcats here can get a couple stops, I'd love to see a 4th and long here. I think the last time we had them down here was 4th and 11, but they were able to score on that trick play. So here we go, 14,
Nashville 7.
It's going to be over to Hargrove. Yep. Oh,
tracking him and brought him down.
See, and that was the same tackle if you notice it was a 2-point conversion, and it just, no flag there. It was just one of those ones where it was, awkward, I guess, on that 2-point conversion.
The illusion that you see, the shoulders and everything snap makes you think it was a horse collar, but in reality, probably the other one did the same as he did this one.
Yeah.
Got the shoulders, and whenever he went running down, it just forced the guy to turn.
Exactly. Well, here we go. Big 3rd down here. Obviously a 2-down territory for the Eagles.
Against the beam up the middle, that's their bread and butter.
Stop. I'm going to maybe a yard short, and the referee's going to give the fist up, indicating 4th down. So this is going to, it's 4th down, so anything's possible, but maybe a loose snap, something to help this.
And the play will bring the 4th down and 1.
On the tackle and that one, so it just shows the power that he has. Made that tackle, still able to pick up 7 yards of the play.
Here we go, 4th and inches for the Eagles, and a false start or timeout.
Timeout.
Could have called it either way. So a timeout on the court. Oh, no, wait, this is basketball. Timeout with 4:53 left to go in the 3rd quarter. And I feel like we're getting the length and the clock is just disappearing on us. But obviously a big 4th down here. If the Bearcats can get a stop, that would be the first turnover of the game for either side. And like I said before, it's going to take one big one to really make a difference in this game. So I think if Bearcats can go up 2 scores, that'd be huge one in the 4th.
We've been pretty well conscious here. Score for score, 2 points, but the point after is in the difference right now.
Yep. And that's one thing where I think both sides, I think we've got them stopped on 2 points. Okay.
They got 1-2 point conversion.
So
tied it up at 14 and the second touchdown that they had. We had in this PAT, we had a 2-point conversion.
Yep.
So
Okay.
that's
just
that's where we're at.
Yep. So just a couple little points lost there, but other than that, like I said, big 4th down, and we're going to find out if the Eagles are going to get the chains moving or if the Bearcats can get their chains moving. You can definitely tell this is our first game back. I just feel like I don't have like the vocab in some of these situations. Oh yeah. Once I start watching college football tomorrow, I'll be pretty much like Gus Johnson, I guess.
CBS be calling it up.
Jeez, I wish. Here we go, 4th and short. It's a rollout.
Got a guy.
Wow, touchdown Eagles.
That's a call.
Very smart call, almost like almost called like a wheel route.
Yep.
Got him, and it was number 7. That's going to be our Frankie Guerrera. Was just beat a tad bit. He had him, and just sadly got outran. But right now it is a tie ball game, so we will see. This is a big 2-point conversion. And it just seems like those 4th downs have just been killers for us. We've been right there each time, and somehow the 4th down plays have turned into touchdowns for the Eagles.
And they used misdirection, they used a trick play. That was not a play that we were expecting. So you don't necessarily, they're going to pound you really good, and they're
Two-point conversion is good. Number one, Keith Margot.
Something different. Yeah, that's exactly what they did there.
So right there, that 2-point conversion, huge for the Eagles. That gives them a 2-point lead with 4:57 left to go in the third. But I wouldn't go anywhere, folks, because it's been back and forth, and it's going to take some type of defensive effort on both sides to see who is going to come out on top. But a lot of time left here for the Bearcats to score, and it's really just going to come down to who wants it more at the end of this game. So, but I'm very happy with the offensive calls, defensive calls on both sides, and seeing this team. But they just got to stay positive and keep the ball moving. And we'll see this kickoff too. This kickoff always gives me a little nervous the way they've been kicking it.
They're targeting our up linemen, our up blockers.
Third quarter score, Springfield 76, Edwards County 19, and Red Hill 15, Edwards County 14.
Obviously, to our back. Right now, we have Fletcher, we have Johnny Gas.
So our front row is now Hans' team, so I came in.
I'm not sure how I got it.
Which I knew that wouldn't take long for Coach Rude to make that adjustment.
Spencer out there, and looks like Brian Hughes out there.
As long as you don't get it on the bad side, you're all right.
Yeah.
Pontius, Hunter Hammonds.
It pops up now. The game starts.
That's a front line. That's definitely a Haynes team at this point.
Goes against slow roller. Yep,
Just really clean ball. Good decision.
Nobody's very good.
Yeah, I'd rather be safe than sorry, because at this point, any type of mistakes is going to hurt us or hurt them. So,
Bearcats going to take over first and 10.
Like what Coach did on the bringing Butler up to the
At the
second.
28-yard line.
He wasn't beat back when that was first time. They're targeting that level, so bring up your guy and just add a few run back.
Yep.
Bring him up, give him another opportunity. That's the decision.
yeah, no, not bad at all. And honestly, we'll see what happens. That could just be the one thing that helps us out. Scoop and score. Offense back on the field, first and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
Fletcher, both tackles,
Chip Fletcher on the carry for the Bearcats.
4:34 left to go in the third quarter. Bearcats down
34 on play, going to bring the second down to 6. Off the 32-yard line.
second down, about 6. Frank and Guerrero able to bring out the play call from the sideline. And he will be split out. Yeah, that was number 34, Jason Robinson, and he read that one perfectly.
Going to bring up second down and 8. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Some of these guys that are out there for the Eagles. I mean, they're 1-5, 2-10, on defense, they have
What was it? 10, I think.
350.
Oh, wow. That might
Big number 78. He's the starter on the defensive side.
Shalaki on the outside.
There we go. There we go.
Just short. That would be a big fourth down.
Number 30, Bryson Hawkington.
Not that we're just lucky to
86 on the play, going to bring up fourth down and 2 for the
almost let him
Bearcats.
do some of the things that he does.
Off the 36-yard line.
Trying to tell him.
And I have a lot of confidence in our offense, but it's always that one where your blood pressure kind of shoots up right beforehand. But yeah, big fourth down here for the Bearcats. 2:50 to go in the third. Garcia, I keep saying Garcia, but he's out here split. Middle.
Side to Fletcher. He's got the first down. Nice run.
Up to the 45-yard line, 39 yards. Garcia over a Bearcats. First down.
Yeah, it was very silent.
He sold that.
Yeah,
I was watching him.
And the whole time I know. And I was also watching our shift on this side as well. And that's one thing that I really tried to tell him last year, working on him as a quarterback. Quarterbacks don't realize you're pretty much an athlete. You don't sell out in the face. those linebackers are going to key in real quick. So, Trip Fletcher looks like a little bit of a cramp.
Yeah, we're looking out like camp on that one. He's been moving hard.
You get these guys some Pedialyte. Which, I mean, honestly, you got to be pretty thankful. The weather is not that bad. I mean, compared to what, 2 years ago when we played Johnson City, it was like 100 and what we could have. So, obviously, just I know a big thing for us, we always had mustard packets on the I don't know if it's just my genes or I just stay hydrated enough. I mean, I only weighed like 150 pounds in high school, so, which I'm sure your son can attest to, because I told him that too. I was like, I was just like you when I was in high school, so I didn't put on the weight till afterwards. But
He's a two-work player. He doesn't come off too often.
He does not.
The opportunities to hydrate is a little less for him.
That is true. Say we will. I don't know if he's okay. He's gonna get up. I was gonna say we might take a little time out here, but he's getting nothing too major. He's just obviously just came off a really big run. And I would say he's over 100 yards rushing for the night so far.
Yeah, he's gonna get his shoe back on. Yep. And I say he's gonna be right back out there in his few minutes.
I was going to say, those of you at home that are watching, he's the only one with bright orange shoes, so you can keep track of him. So here we go, back on offense, 1st and 10 from their own 45. Going to be a pass play. Speed of scrambles, looking across the middle. He's got, I believe
in position.
Yeah, that's all. He did.
Moving to the tight end, use that size. So
and Abram as well, I heard, has got to the tight end spot. So I don't know if he's out there right now. He might be on the other side. Hammond's down is confirmed at about a manageable 2.
Great Hunter Hammond's on the carry.
Block here.
6 yard line. So they're on 3rd down and 2 for the Bearcats.
I know what's wrong right now. That's still more important element in this game. I mean, so far we wanted to our offense rather. They even need 4, 5, 6 minutes of possession off of the clock. So we need to kind of control it a little bit, limit to the amount of damage that they can do with the ball in their hand.
One thing too is right before halftime, I mean, our offense showed in 60 seconds we can go down 60 yards. So.
Yes. Nice handoff. Actually, he's got a corner.
Good block
by Leo Tucker.
My goodness.
Man,
great block. I tell you what, if that would have been when he was cutting around the corner, Shalaki would have been right here.
Call up to the 36 yard line, get a pin on the play.
50 seconds to go until the end of this 3rd quarter, and then we'll have 12 minutes to decide who wants to go home with a Week 1 victory from Span Field, and this has been an exciting one to call. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats, now entering Eagles territory at the 36-yard line.
Fletcher back in there. He's got the handoff, fights for yards. Couple of Eagles with him. What it looks like about a 3-yard carry.
He got hit really hard afterwards. I don't know if they're going to give him all 3 yards. Yeah, my goodness, I thought he at least had one.
Where the Eagle ended, it looked like he was much further.
They haven't moved the yard.
So we're going to go to the 4th quarter on that one. So it'll be 2nd down and about 9 as we enter the last quarter of play. It is all focused up, and my goodness, what a complete one has been compared to last year. And Bearcats are still fighting for their first victory after 30 years of not getting one. So, like I said, the last time we had a season opener August 28, 2009. So that's a long time coming. I would have loved
No day fighting with every yard. The defense is doing everything. I love the hope.
Oh, it's great. I mean, it's great to see that, and it just almost brings tears to my eyes, you know, because I was down there at that point, you know, the struggles we had. I mean, obviously I graduated back in 2015, so I understand where some of these players have gone through the last couple of years, and it sucks, but obviously, you might go back and come back and years like Bonner, and I mean, it's just a awesome our accomplished in the first, 3 quarters of play. And it's really hoping they can be awesome. I gotta give him credit too, because he's done a good job.
Didn't scramble, he started wide, we had to wide. He started to go right, there was nothing there.
Yeah. I don't know if that was even severe. I think it was just a broken handoff. But he'd go out. So now it's obviously 3rd and long. Not saying I would use the screen here, but it was definitely one I would maybe have in my pocket at this point. Let's see what Coach Reed. And Richardson comes off after that big catch for the first down earlier. So 3rd about 15, 14.
3 seconds on the play clock to get it off. Take handoff so he can drop back the pass. He's got a guy. Slinky. Big catch.
Just hold on to it.
Yeah, cool. So that's a foul. Right at 20 yards completion. Yeah, beat the 2 shots.
Bearcat first down with 11 minutes to go. Right now, I know what Coach Reed is thinking, at least I think I do. He wants to run this clock as much as possible. He wants to leave Middleton in time for this Eldorado team.
This close to being in the red zone, we're 3 yards out from 40 here. You know, do you punch it in, hope the defense can hold, get something, and then hope for time left, or do you try to look at it?
Fletcher.
Well, that's it. Exactly. Or Fletcher.
My goodness. I mean, I think at least every Eldorado player touched him tonight. I mean, my goodness.
He just lowered his center of gravity and just kept powering his legs, and he was not going to be denied on that one.
No, absolutely incredible running. Obviously, 2-point conversion is going to be here.
Oh, we're kicking.
Never mind. Okay.
Yep. 34. It's a little wide. Good hold though. Means it's good.
So, Dickerson scored 35-30. Bearcats are going to have a full year. Hey, Fletcher is a juggernaut on the field right now tonight. Yeah. Lear, 14. That is the fourth quarter there. Duke Point on top, Benzo and Mount Carmel, 34-7. Benton Rangers over Heron. Not the end of the third quarter yet, 63-0. We'll call that the bloody massacre there. We're waiting on something here. Looks like some communication. Waiting for some word. I'm not for sure either. I don't know what's going on. Looks like a little bit of a substitution error.
What are we doing?
I have no idea. It's very interesting. I've never seen.
Hey, that's a great job. Jackson with the kick. It's a deep kick. And goes to number 9.
He's got
some room. He's weaving around.
I would say so, yeah.
Rash is kind of coming up a little bit, so maybe a knee, maybe a ankle. He's hitting pretty square. He's grabbing the backside and doing a hamstring.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's grabbing the backside there as he's going out.
First final of the night, Johnson City takes care of business. League 1, 46-8 over Carmel White County. So that's an interesting story. We also thought Carmel would have a little bit more to them. And I'll update you with more as I get. But that's the first final of the night. 10 minutes left to go in this one. Bearcat defense. We need more cowbell out there. I saw a couple people bring them in. I said, let's start handing them out to everybody. Toss out to the left. Hargrove.
Yes. Oh, nice, Mike.
He sure did. And like I said, both of them Gaddis boys are ready this year. And I knew that there's a lot to be expected from them.
Yes, he did.
Hargrove was dancing around and filling big loss. Second down and long. Clock continues to run. Really, clock's going to be our best friend at this point.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, they score. But defense just got to do well. And
Yeah.
Yep.
Cowbell.
It's hitting more cowbell. I heard a couple of them out there. There we go. Second down, 12. 9:20 left to go. Fourth quarter. Handoff, left side. Big.
Oh, he just.
Oh, man.
12 come through there. Where did he come from?
I have no idea.
He
but man,
lowered his shoulder and
he
put a
did.
block on. Fortunately for us, Hinson was already in the wraps there. And if he would have gone through that protect tackle,
I think
that was 6'2" running back.
well, he showed it because he came out of that on that motion there, right out of the gut.
Yeah, that was a great block.
My goodness. Third down, 3. Clock continues to run. 8:40 left to go. Big third down here for the Bearcats. Handoff, left side.
Got the first down. Like this is wrapped up finally.
Almost all right.
Man, it's still moving the pile.
Oh, man, blew it dead. He somehow spit out there at the end, but I'm really confused. Yeah. That's a little bit confusing there, but clock will continue to run, I guess.
That's our favorite. So.
Yeah, it just flew.
Checking out the Bearcats list.
Yeah. All right, first and 10, new set of change here for the Eagles. Bearcats looking to make a big stop on defense. Handoff, middle. No flags, thank goodness, because there was a red call.
I'm just calling on that one.
I was waiting for a big flag.
Jackson Gaddis was the first one there. I didn't see who got the collar on that one. Yeah, just slow it down.
Now, one thing we will have to worry about now as the Eagles enter Bearcat territory, the clock. As going to continue to run down as the Eagles head coach is probably going to let this play clock go down to at least single digits before snapping this ball.
Now they're wanting to use as much clock as they can.
Hand off left side once again.
He's wrapped up. He's dragging a few Bearcats with him.
Pencil on carry.
It'll be a first down for
Riders will get up for an Eagle first down. The first and 10. The 39-yard line.
Cheryl trying to check in on a possible and obviously Coach John Days was checking in with no flag. First and 10 for the Eagles. We'll keep an eye on that. 6:45 left to go. Handoff inside. Number 9.
Keep playing! Come on, get to the ball!
Maddox Rash. Okay.
Ball to the 35-yard line. Again,
Get to the ball!
coming up 7 down to 7.
Cheryl really getting into it. You can
Here at the moment, we've seen some things that he's not liking.
I'm telling you, these older coaches, they know what they're talking about, and you know, they're sharp with the head of these coaches. I'm not saying anything against my past coaches, I love them. I just, you know, these older generations.
Let's go! Everybody to the ball!
It's a different
You can see right up the middle. Rogan Mitchell with a huge play. It's a third down. 5:45 left to go. He's third down here. 2 stops. This could be.
Still getting on play. Coming up 3rd down to 7.
This is. So right here, 3rd and 7. Obviously the clock continuing to wind down, but we can never stop in the backfield all day long. I'm telling you, it's a big play. Make it or break it. Under center, Eagles. 5:20 left to go. Vincent just right up the middle. Miller trying to rip that ball out. And a first down.
On the carry for the Eagles.
8 left to go.
Riders will get for an Eagle first down.
And this is where you start to get kind of nervous because, like I said, with the timing of everything.
All front at the 19-yard line. Gain 16 on the play.
Monkeys, you know, like you said, there's 255. They score now. That's going to give us a couple options and 4 minutes left. You've proven that you can score perfect.
Yeah.
So, how much time
Coach, you might have to start thinking about those timeouts. And loose ball on the field. Oh, yes, there we go. There we go. Oh, no,
is that going to be a late hit on us?
it shouldn't be, I don't think. I didn't see a late hit unless it was something else. I mean, it was coming from the back judge, and that typically is against the offense, so.
Pregame Mitchell and Noah Wilson was in on that tackle. The box snap again, once again, by the Eagles. They're talking to the Bearcats, so this is going to be...
Yeah, okay, good. That's huge. Oh, 2 of them. Okay, wow. That's huge.
Or just one.
That's a great question.
Are they dead ball fouls?
Technically it'll be dead ball, but if there's 2 of them, man, I think that's what they're going to talk about right now. This should be a 30-yard loss.
That's after the down doesn't get replayed, right?
It should.
Down should
Yes,
not
it should be.
third down then. So yeah, they should be backing up, I believe, 30 yards.
Okay.
Penalty after the play. Call spotted at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down and 25 to go.
Yeah, kind of excited getting ready. The only thing I can think of right now, I can't see
Final score in the Black Diamond Conference. Florida 28, Sister Valeria Walkerville 14. Final score, Denver 69, Heron nothing. In the fourth quarter, Carterville 28, Marion 14. In the third quarter, Carbondale 15, Murfreesboro 6. In the third quarter, Sparta 28, Madison 14.
But Carterville's always kind of got a good program. I mean, they've always.
At the end of the third quarter, DuPont 31, Mount Carmel 7. At the end of the third quarter, Centralia 42, Salem 0.
We did it.
In the third quarter, Fairfield 32, Edwards County 19, and Red Hill 23, and Galvin County 14. In the fourth quarter, Carlisle 21, Nashville 14.
Yep. I mean, heck, I think they were with us at one point. So I mean, yeah.
Well, and you know, and then you got
I know, isn't it crazy? Well, yeah, this one. Biggest play. Biggest, worst case scenario would be a defensive flag. They should be playing, but they have got, this is the longest fourth down of the Eagles have faced in this game. This is the longest period. Inside, no matter what, the fourth down has been the aspect of our game.
The first sophomore has opened their season on Monday. A week later, that was a 15 kickoff. Monday, 16.
I'm honestly shocked at that. I really am. So, remember some secret play that was in 28 yards. Really, they can make it go pretty much what they did over there. So, I know they'll route or something.
The Bearcat volleyball team will have their home opener on Tuesday as they host the Murfreesboro in a non-conference matchup. The rest of the game will kick off at 5 p.m. The team will open their season on Wednesday, September 3rd at Murfreesboro. Boys going to be home on Tuesday. Hosting Eldorado and West Memphis. That's what we do.
be the big one.
Could be. 4:17 left to go. Eagles have 2 timeouts. Bearcats have 1. Ball on the 40. 8 o'clock. Bearcats need to eat clock and take care of the football. So stay in bounds. Honestly, at this point, just take care of the football.
Fletcher's picking up a few. He's going more.
Left, clock continues to run. No timeouts taken by the Eagles. First and 10. They do. So they will start to use them, I would assume, after this play. So you get down to single digits, you're usually pretty good. I mean, you don't want to get yourself in a delay game and worry about panicking. Outside. Well, there's a lot going on here. We got 3 different flags. The best case scenario, you have some offsetting stuff, but I don't know if we do. Nope, that's it. Tartar sauce. I was really hoping there would be one more. I got Oh, I was too until I saw every coach on the sideline here put their hands up and they knew, and I don't think the flag was thrown yet. So that will back up the Bearcats. Apparently 5. I thought Holman was 10, but apparently it's been 5, 10, 15, I don't know. From the spot. From the spot, okay.
I got from the spot.
We had one earlier that it was a weird spot, and then going back like just a couple yards. So Bearcats a little bit longer here now. It's going to be first and about 20. Clock will continue to run. We got a new timeout taken. I was going to say, don't get too excited yet, boys. I mean, there's a lot. That's the thing about high school and college sports. I've watched teams that have been up 3 possessions with 4 left and they come back and run. So, I mean, it is not over for the best. When you do that football offense, you know it's over. But right now, it's just a great. Yeah, that's 5 points. I mean, that's a wonderful ball. I know. I was interested about that. Oh, I agree, 100%. Where's he kicking? Overall, yeah. Doing the math in my head. We're just, order to score. We've stopped them. Yeah, nailed it. Yeah, because we've stopped them twice. So after that timeout, that means the Eagles and the Bearcats both with 1 timeout, 3:23 left to go. Yeah. That big run does it. I mean, you hit the first down stops it for approximately 5 to 10 seconds, depending on how you spot it. And with that, just got to take care of it. So the clock will stop until the ball is snapped. Turned off to the right side.
He's got a seam.
Just hold on to
Stay
it.
in the middle of the field. Perfect drop. Second and 4 like that. More
Ball up to the 43-yard line.
Yes.
still going.
Final time.
Eldorado. The final timeout.
Interesting. So, second down, 10. Back to normal line scrimmage.
Second down and 10. We're playing the game.
Like that might be the dagger.
First down. At that point, there's nothing they can stop the clock. Run a couple plays. Practice all about it.
Technically, you want it. I mean, if it's 2 211 right now, which is close down Pop Mission Pain. But yeah, we went to it's there. It's right there. Yeah, you can feel it. I know the energy right now. I wish everyone at home.
Final score in the Black Diamond Conference, Redville 23, Hamilton County 14.
No.
Final score from Chester.
I think people have called one another.
Chester 55, East Alton River, nothing.
So here we go, 7 down and 10, back to the original on the score. 3:11 left. St. Army football. Hand off to
You've got the corner. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. There you go. Stay in bounds. That's all right.
Man, I really thought with the way he was getting hit.
Gain of 9 on the play, going to bring it third down and 1 to the Bearcats. Call for 33-yard line.
Yeah. We thought it was going to be close, but wow. So the clock's going to line per.
Well, did they waive it?
No one's calling you. So everybody's in agreement. So
Let's get the first down, boys.
Fletcher's fighting for it. I don't know. It's going to be close.
Maybe short a yard.
Good lunch on the carry.
I mean, if anything, I'd give everybody in the company just all but a half a yard. It's fourth down. And I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if I were Coach Reed right now,
Gain on the play, going to bring it fourth down to
I
the
would put this
Bearcats.
clock down to 0 and full time. But we'll see what he does. Oh my goodness. Well, my blood pressure's up. My goodness.
Come on, get a block.
First down will do it, folks. Just get that right now. We're a yard away.
That was short.
Big Sunday on the carry.
They're going to calm down,
Just where the spot
and he's going to be short. So we now have a turnover on downs with 1:48 left to go. We have 1 yard.
Turnover on down.
And it's going to come down to the Bearcat defense. I mean, I had a feeling it was going to come out this way. I mean, it's been a barn burner this entire time, but both sides able to get a turnover on downs in the final seconds. 1:48 remains. Bearcats with 1 timeout.
Get some pressure up front. Let's hit the quarterback.
I mean, they could probably get away with it 1, 2 games. But, yeah. Yep, there it is. Just get him. Just get
Keep
him.
him in bounds.
Yep.
Keep him on.
There we go. I honestly stay.
Number 15, Hayden Harrison on the carry. On to the
1:30 left to go. Clock continues to run.
line. Good Hayden moving second down and 2.
1:24. Toss.
Come on.
Over on the play. Bearcats are going to take over first and 2.
1:13 left to go. The ball is
Eagle 30-yard line.
Finally got one of those fumbles.
And like Jeff Dawson just said, we finally got one of those loose fumbles. We sure did. And it came at just the perfect set of time. We read it perfectly. Major Bearcats. Oh, actually, no timeouts for the Eagles, and so we will reset the clock in a second. So we should be easy now. Yep. For the first time.
This game's over. Victory. There it is.
That is it. We're going to stay here for a little bit.
And the others up here, this is done a phenomenal job by the safety guys and these boys. Congratulations, coach.
Oh my goodness, tears in my eyes right now, but head just complete.
Have fun tonight, coach.
Yeah, congratulations to this entire organization.
Now that was,
Oh my God. I mean, just kids come over here, they're going to get the biggest standing ovation.
I agree with you.
And
they're wanting the scoreboard
I can't help it. They've already.
They're wanting back on.
I've already reset it. I can't. They turned it off.
well, sadly, the
boys and the coaches are wanting the picture with the scoreboard.
oh yeah, I don't blame them.
Mr. Asher is trying his hardest to try to reset this. He's already shut down. He's trying his best to reset this to put the score back up there. This is an unmental
I mean, it really is. I mean, you got to
totally understand. I get it. And Russia's doing everything he can to get that back up as quickly as he can. So.
Yeah, no, this is just great, and I'm probably getting a phone call right now from people trying to.
Well, it's 30. 35, 30.
Yeah, 30. Yeah,
Finally, yeah.
He's ready to go to the KC Hall.
He's getting it.
But we'll get it up there on the board and everything as the coaches and players have their team meeting there. But what a way to. There we go.
There it is, boys. There it is for you. Look at him celebrate down there. Look at him celebrate down there.
I wish I could get a better angle here on this camera, but you can see him down there. Coach Rude talking to him. I'm sure he's, really proud of all them players right now. And unreal. I mean, there's been a lot of people have sat in these seats, have watched many seasons that what could have been.
Always had that promise and that potential, and then we just allowed for for various reasons that we just haven't been able to reach that potential. I'm not saying that we're going to go undefeated.
Oh, I'm not saying that either, but I
We
mean,
took the first step. Like I said at the very beginning, first step. And that's, you can't turn a program around without taking the steps that we took to.
I couldn't agree more with you. And we see our, they want them to rush the field. Oh, they're rushing the field, folks.
There we go.
Unbelievable.
We got the fans coming out to celebrate.
Look at that.
We got he's out there to lead them all.
I think they're trying to tell them to come out there, and they're like, do we get to come out?
Yeah.
So yeah, storm the field, folks. I mean, it's not like we're going to get fined by the NCAA. Oh my, wow, what a game. And
What a great victory. I'm so happy for those guys. Practice is going to feel a lot better, isn't it?
it's going to probably feel like $1 million.
It's going to feel like something they never felt.
Oh man, just awesome. Awesome to see everybody down there, family, friends, community, coming together. And like I said, we've been waiting a long time for this. We've been waiting. It used to be, other schools look at the schedule like, CZRE, easy, go ahead and put the W. Not this year. Not this year. And hopefully for seasons to come, this is something that gets built on. Well, anything else you want to go off on? I mean, that's...
Those of you who are listening, for whatever reason you weren't here, now there's no excuse not for you to come back out. Let's pack this place again. Everywhere we go. These boys fed off of that energy, and it showed in that last drive. The crowd was into it. The boys were coming back. They're going to need you out there to be here to support them.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Couldn't agree more. Well, from Chuck and I and from everybody here at CZR, we appreciate you joining our live broadcast, and hopefully we'll do better next time. I know the camera was kind of fits, but back to you. If you watched us through this whole broadcast, you've had one from the record books, folks. So since first home win since 2009 and first win since 2022. So, wow, unbelievable. But hopefully everyone has a great Labor Day weekend. Stay safe, and we will have a call next week.
yes.
Florida at home,
Yes,
right?
we're going to be next week.
Florida.
Those of you who came, JP, on Monday night.
Yes.
We are at Eldorado Monday night on the schedule.
Oh, that's right.
Tuesday night.
Sorry, we're at Johnson City next week.
Okay,
I'm sorry. And then, but yes, JV, the schedule is kind of messed up. So
Get the drive, head to Eldorado, and come support the Pregame football program as well.
yeah, it's not too far to drive.
No.
Nothing like Flora or Red Hill. So yeah, come support the JV, and we'll be back here. I believe you, Chuck, and Skylar will have a call from Johnson City.
Yes, it'll be Skylar and I at Johnson City.
And then I will be back here along with Chuck for Flora. Both two teams, Johnson City and Flora, they're going to be tough ones.
Yep.
I mean, no,
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah. but
That powerhouse right now. I don't know if they're going to be prepared or not. Well, I'm hoping not. I know they're going to be taking notice. Let's put it that way.
they sure will be. And hey, hats off to the Eldorado Eagles. They put in a heck of a fight tonight. Their coach as well, coaching against the Hall of Famer. I mean, hey, hats off to them. They're going to have a good season as well. So,
They got a good football team.
yeah, I don't think they kind of grasped what this was compared to everything else. So, but all right, well, thank you so much, Chuck. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
Guy, it was a pleasure calling the game with you.
yeah,
Have a good weekend. Be safe.
you as well. And don't party too hard tonight now. No promises, right?
No problem.